From Minute Maid Park in Houston, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Houston Astros. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, this ballpark's still among the game's best. When the roof is open, it feels like an outdoor ballpark, and then you have the shade and the cool when the roof is closed.
Yeah, and formerly Towles Hill out there in center. You still have the Crawford boxes in left, a unique setback in left center field, which causes the left fielders to have to play differently, but there is a lot of character to this place.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab in this one, Christian Javier. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Crone hauls it in for the out. One away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Ian Happ.
Yeah, he's got a hit in 10 straight games, Boog. I mean, clearly swinging the bat well right now and carrying that momentum from game to game, just being real consistent at the plate. Look for him to have some good at-bats here today.
Ian Happ up to hit. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. One down, base is empty. Now a slow roller to second. Fires over to Crone. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Comes into this one with the 7th best batting average in the NL. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And the righty deals. Ripped on a line. Myers makes a nice grab at a full sprint. End of a half inning of play. Now here come the Astros. No score. Back here in Houston, and our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air out towards right center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Jose Abreu up to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Big time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Kyle Tucker, leading the AL in batting average. Got one close, ruled the ball, and the count is 3-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Happ snags it for the second out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Kyle Tucker.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Tucker off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Happ ranging back on it, and it's gone. He circles the bases. His 18th home run of the season. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
2 outs, nobody on. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Next offering is fouled back. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary's a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. Here's a 1-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Crone on the move. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And now it's even up.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
2-2 now. Got him swinging.
Batting fifth.
2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, J.D. Davis. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. The pitch. 3-2 now.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
So now 3-2. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the rookie third baseman, Joe Perez. Pitch is in there, and the count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one hammered left field. Pat ranging back on it. Back some more. And it is gone. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Adbert Alzolay. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Alzolay.
The pitch. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. At the belt and fires. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two now. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
The batter.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. 3-1 now. In the air out to center. Bader sizing it up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Abreu. Jose Abreu, one of those guys with kind of a quirky number 79. It was a number his mother chose for him way back when. She said, pick a unique number and make it yours. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. On to the third inning. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart. The 2-1. And he takes a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Check on the runner. Bader dives back. Here's a 2-2. Well struck right field. And off the base of the wall. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Back to the top of the lineup, Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Fly ball down the line. That's a base hit. Run scores.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. 2 on, 1 out. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. 0 for 1 so far. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Flips it behind his back. They take the force out. 3rd out.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And a count 1-2. Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
That one hit to right. Renfroe in position. 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, CJ.
And here is CJ Cron. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Astros are down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe. The wind of the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
JD Davis.
Man at first. Now it's JD Davis. He's 0 for 1. Renfroe, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Astros 5 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one's in there. 2-2 now. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Bell hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Come on, Sanchez. Need a hit.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Horner under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe.
2 outs, base is empty. Joe Perez up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this one. Ball to strike. Slice down the right side. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader should have it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're up 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
He's in there.
Now batting,
Catcher coming
the
out to
center
check
fielder,
on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Harrison Bader will hit next. Singleton scored his first time. Runner on the go. Base hit center field. Ball comes in quickly. So despite the hit and run, it'll be runners at first and second.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And up next for Chicago, Tucker Barnhart. So now 1-2. Fights that one away, still 1-2. No outs, runners at first and second. And that one almost got him. Comes the 2-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Base hit. Suzuki around third.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And here it comes. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers gliding to his left. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And it's now a two-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Try to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Barnhart leads off first with one away. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. The throw to second. On to Chrome. It's a double play. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors. No one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Cubs 3. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Jake Myers. The 1-1.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball.
Tyler Rogers.
And a pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Jose Abreu, the next to hit.
Abreu.
And a 1-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Jose Abreu goes deep. His 14th of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-3.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. The 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Renfroe going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Seth Martinez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So digging in, Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Crone. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. In the dirt. Sanchez fires over to first, and Renfroe is retired.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Out towards right center field. Myers makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Astros 6 and the Cubs 3. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now the first baseman, C.J. Crone.
C.J. Crone.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here's a 1-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bader makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Jeremy Pena, Chris, what a story. 2022 and the impact he had in the playoffs. He was not only the ALCS MVP, but he was also the World Series MVP when the Astros won it all. Kicks and deals. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher,
Gary Sanchez now.
Sanchez.
The count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. This one high in the air to left center. Hat moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they still lead it 6-3. And welcome back. Now it's J.D. Davis. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The 2-1. And that's in there at the knees. Back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. 1 for 2.
Come on, Houston.
Hit on the ground to the right side. To first and 2 away to start the 7th.
now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Harrison Bader. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Cubs are down in order. And they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Joe Perez.
The third baseman, Joe Perez.
2-1 now. Slapped foul. Right-handed reliever on the ground, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
The 1-1. Swings through that.
1-2.
He goes down looking.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Abreu. Rips one to right. Makes the grab, and that is that. 1 left for Houston as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Brian Abreu. 32nd appearance.
Brian Abreu.
Here's the catcher to hit, Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher, Tucker.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Dansby.
Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And he deals. Into center. Tucker really on his horse for it. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple.
That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Sanchez settles under this one, and there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
The pitch. Center field. Myers makes the grab on the run. 1 left for the Cubs, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, and this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And fouled off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. This one popped up. Swanson has this one sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
And here's the first baseman, C.J. Cron. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The 1-2. Right side. Renfroe puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 3.
The right fielder, Hunter
The 1-1. Line drive, base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now at the plate, Brandon Bell.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that one hammered way back there. And that is gone. Brandon Belt goes deep. His 18th home run of the season. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Tosses to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. There's a strike. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. The 1-1. On the ground to third, might be two. To second, pulls him off the bag.
up next for the Cubs, the catcher,
Hector Neris taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
He's 2 outs away. And next for the Cubs, Tucker Barnhart.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1-1 now. That one drifts inside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And the right-hander deals. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Line drive, could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and it's a 7-6 game. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
now batting, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. So an incredible rally here at the top of the ninth has completely flipped the script of this game. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 7 and the Astros 6.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Home team down a run here in the last half of inning number 9. Smash to the left side. Swanson fires over to first. And just 1 out remaining for Houston.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And next to hit for Houston, Joe Perez. He's already homered here in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, all game these guys had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down. Were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.